also give the rest of the body or the rest of the being, the breath, the mind, a chance to settle, a chance to arise. Feel the shoulders melt away from the ears and the neck. The arms kind of getting heavy or light, depends which way you kind of think about it. Breathe into the natural space or opening around the hip region. Maybe just a slight tuck of the chin to the chest, just to feel a bit of length at the back of the neck. So the feet kind of fold open like a book or the front and back cover of a book. Slight external rotation of the shoulders just so the palms roll up to the ceiling. And then just connect to your body's natural rhythm. A couple of easy breaths to start. Maybe we'll just take that 3-part exhale. So just do one nice smooth breath in. Then you'll exhale 1, pause, exhale 2, pause, exhale 3, pause. Inhale 1, exhale 1, pause, exhale 2, pause, exhale 3. Inhale, exhale 1, pause, exhale 2, pause, exhale. Just 2 more. Smooth breath in. Pause, exhale 2, pause, exhale. Just take 1 more round. Take that final extended exhale. And again, just release, count, the holding. Let the breath come naturally. Alright, you can just slowly just pick the knees, bring them together. For us on the bolsters, just lift yourself up off the bolster, just roll back. Flat on the back, knees and feet together. Go ahead, pull the knees into the chest, give yourself a hug first. And then take the arms out wide, but bend the arms 90 degrees so you're coming into like the cactus arms or the field goal post. And then you're going to pull the knees in. So working on our core to help us twist here at the beginning. So pull the knees in towards the chest as much as you can, as if you are pulling them in with your arm. And then keeping them in as tight as you can, just slowly twist over to the left. So rather than just kind of letting the knees fall, you're using the kind of control through the core. Good. And then just come back up and go to the other side. So you want to keep the knees as close to the chest the whole way through. We just keep going side to side. You can bring the head into it as well, as in just by dropping the head into the opposite direction of the knee. The knees that touch the floor. Nice. If you feel like you can take this control enough without the hands, and maybe work towards a straight leg position. So straightening the legs slowly over, back up, and slowly over to the other side. squirt. Then come back to the middle, release the feet down to the floor. This time have the feet and the knees apart. Roll the shoulders down towards the floor, just setting up the bridge. Press the feet down. Good. Now I want you to bring the awareness to your tailbone with that very kind of bottom of the last vertebrae. And try and just start off by pressing the feet down, engaging the feet and the heels. Lift that lower vertebrae off and then continue peeling up from there into your bridge. Come up as high as you can. So that's pretty much only just the cervical spine or the neck that's in contact with the floor in terms of the spine. And then in reverse, try and slowly bring the upper back down, the mid back, and then the lower back down. And then lift the lower back, mid back, upper back, mid back, low back. Low back, mid back, upper back, and hold here at your highest position. Let's interlace the fingers underneath. Squeeze the shoulder blades, press the wrists, the forearms, the upper arms down. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. As if you're trying to slide the heels underneath you. And then release the hands, roll the hips back down. Cool. From here, go ahead, bring both knees into the chest. Hug them in first with the hand. And then keep them in as tight as you can and then release the hands. Or just reach the arms forward. Shoulders off the floor. Head lifts off the floor. So you're pretty much looking out in between your thighs. Keep reaching the arms forward. Coming like a C curve. Good. And then from here, we're going to extend the right leg out in front of you. The right leg floats off the floor. You pull the opposite knee and the left knee in. Good. And then just change. Good. Change. 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 Good. Keep going. Go as high as you can. And then once that right knee comes in again, hold with the right knee in. Good. This time take the hand onto the right knee, hug it in even tighter. The left foot stays floating off the floor. Good. Stay here. And then make two fists with the hands, bring them onto the thigh. So you're going to pull the knee in. You're going to resist with the hand. You're going to kind of let the knee win. Keep squeezing. Pull. Good. And then change. Left knee comes in, hug it in with the hands first as tight as you can, pull it in, keep the right foot floating, then make those two fists on the thigh, push and resist. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Good, then both knees come in. Good, interlace their hands behind the head. Good, without kind of yanking their head forward, just try and bring the elbows towards the knees. If you can touch, great. Hold. Squeeze, keep on leaving, and release. Feet come down to the ground. Just one round of bridge. Press the feet down. Inhale, lift the hips up high. Just to take a release for the core. And then exhale, lower back down. Cool. Bring both knees into the chest again. Now, interlace the fingers behind the head. Lift the head. So pretty much working towards our bicycles from here. So you want to go right elbow, left knee, and then extend the right knee. Try and find contact to your knee and elbow, if not, no worries. And then change. Just take 20 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going again. Try not to pull the head. Try and use the core to turn. We have 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold here on 10. Whichever elbow and knee, you just hold. Change just once to the other side. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release everything. Feet come down. Another round of bridge. This time, if you want to see if you can grab the ankles with the hands. And then roll the shoulders down. Think about trying to turn the bicep up almost. Press everything down and then lift up. Good. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Cool. So pretty much getting straight into the active work. So let's bring the knees into the chest. Just kind of rock and roll on your spine. And then just kind of come upright, not all the way over, but just upright into a seated position. Keep the feet nice and wide. And then just go ahead, drop the knees to one side so that one knee finds pretty much next to the other foot. And then using your hands, if you need, you're going to lift the hips up and drive the hips forwards to whichever corner you're facing. Yep. And then come back down, turn it over, and then lift up to the other side. Good. We're just going to maybe 3 times each side. Again, you really want to press the shin down and the knee down to really drive that hip forward. Good. Come back down, come find center, find butterfly briefly. Soles of the feet together, hands around the feet, just flutter the knees for a moment. Good. Just use your arms to keep yourself up nice and tall. And then now we will cross the feet and come onto the hands. And knees. So quick tabletop. So instead of your traditional cat-cow, I want you to focus on the upper back, so more like a scapular push-up. So the upper back will kind of come into that cat position, but instead of coming into the cow or the back bend, you're just going to drop the chest back down. So you want to keep the arms straight, and all you do is come into this rounded shape, and then this kind of collapse shape, where you bring the shoulder blades close to each other. So round, as you feel the shoulder blades separating or protracting, and then as you come down, feel the shoulder blades squeezing together like you're trying to squeeze a coin in between. Just alternate through these 2 positions, yeah? And also, as you're coming up into the rounded upper back, you're kind of rounding the lower back, but just not as much. You don't have to worry about really tucking the hips forward, but more think about pulling the core up. Yeah, think about compressing everything. I'm trying to make a really hollow front body shape. See how much movement you can find in the shoulder blades without kind of moving much elsewhere. Good. Good. Try and keep the shoulders stacked on top of the hands the whole time, so we're not leaning forward or back. And then release. Good. Just turn the hands around, fingers back to the knees. Just find some movement here. We'll have a go at a couple of hand balances later on. So just making sure our wrists are ready or primed or warm. Maybe one time see if you take the tops of the hands down and really just work on straightening the arms as much as you can. And then come back into normal position, find plank. Just to help us find our pushing strength first, you're just going to find plank. And let's just take 3 push-ups. So lower down chaturanga, press up plank. Lower down chaturanga, press up plank. Lower down chaturanga, press up plank, hold. And then this time we're going to take just one super slow push-up. So we're going to come down through a count of 5 starting now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here at the bottom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow push for 5. Back up to plank. 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. Drop the knee. Pull the hips back, look forwards. Drop the forearm. Inhale, slide through upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Drop the knees together, feet together. Just sit back on the heels for a moment. Interlace the fingers behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Lift the heart. Drop the head back. Look up. And then try and pull the hands back. So kind of away from the floor, away from the body. Rather than straight down, pull them more back. Cool, so just grab your two blocks. Quick little prep for one of our hand balances. So you're going to stay seated in your hero's pose. You're going to bring the blocks beside you, just behind the knee line. So almost imagine like a circle getting drawn around the knees at the top of that circle. Cool. So we're starting in our hero's pose. Hands come down onto the block. Let's get a nice grip so you can just wrap the other fingers around. And so what we're going to do is basically going to push down. You lean the weight forward slightly, but keeping the toes untucked, we're going to try and pull the knees up towards the collarbone. So it'll look something like this, yeah? So when you're ready, take a deep breath in. On your exhale, push and lift up, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Good. Just once, interlace the fingers behind. Inhale, pull back. Lift the heart. Maybe just bring the hands together in front of you, just roll the wrists. So we're going to do that 2 more times. This time just lifting 1 foot at a time. So what it'll look like is the same. You'll start here and then we'll try and lift 1 heel to the block. Yeah? So get yourself ready or set again on the blocks. Plant the hands down. Good. When you're ready, on your exhale, pull the knees up to the chest. Hold here. Good. And then try and lift 1 foot to the heel. Good. Hold. Keep pressing. Think about the rounded upper back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Interlace fingers behind. Pull back. Lift back. Good. And release. Hands in front just 1 time. Roll the wrists. And let's take 1 last round. So it'll obviously be the opposite foot this time. So press the hands down. Find your position. On your exhale, release. Good. Once you're up, pull the other heel or foot up. Good. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last interlace behind. Back. With the heart. Again, try and reach the hands back rather than just down. So pull the hands away from the body. And maybe roll the wrist 1 last time. Cool. Take the blocks to the sides for now. And just find down dog. Alright, from here, right leg comes up. Exhale, bring the knee to the right elbow. I'm going to start to draw some squares. So you're trying to bring the knees close to the elbow as you can, make it touch, great. And then you come down to the right wrist with the knee, over to the left wrist, up to the left elbow, across to the right elbow. Down to the right wrist, left elbow, right elbow. Then in reverse, left elbow, left wrist, right elbow. Left elbow, left wrist, right elbow. Hold as high as you can, pull the knee to the midline, and then step through. Good. Bend into the front knee. Drop the back knee down first. Keep the toes tucked. Inhale, reach the arms up. Good. So we'll be off the hands for a bit here. And then keeping the back toes tucked, keeping your balance, your hips square, slowly rise all the way up. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower the knee, not quite all the way, just hovering off the floor, and then rise. Lower, and then rise. Lower and hold here. just off the floor. Try and stay upright. You really want to squeeze the glutes here. Feel the lengthening on that left hip flexor. Pull the arms up. Engage through the front foot. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back knee all the way down. Release the hands down. Good. Just walk the right foot out to the right hand side. Bring the hands on the inside. Maybe even walk the hands one step forward. And then lift the back knee. Squeeze the back thigh. You can find a bit of movement here if you want front and back, or forwards and backwards. Good. Then just hold here. Keep squeezing the left thigh, so we lift the left knee up as much as you can. And then release back knee down. Good. From here, maybe just walk your hands back a little. Reach the right arm out in front of you, straight ahead. Good. Then you're going to circle that arm up, keep following the right hand with your gaze till you reach back. As you do, bend the back foot, bend the back knee, grab the back foot. Once you grab the back foot, try and again spin the bicep up towards the ceiling. That external rotation of the shoulder. At the same time, gently kicking the foot in towards the hand, looking up over the right shoulder. One more breath. And then the same way you came in, come out. So release the foot, circle the arm up, and back down to the ground. Good. Walk the right foot back in between the hands. Inhale, reach both arms up. So just low line. Drop the right arm by your side. You can just hang out here. Or if you have a block, you can just kind of fill the space between the ground and your hand. Grow tall through the left arm. And then we're going to take that side bend / back bend. So you're going to reach the arm to the back right corner of your mat or the room. Good. Reach. At the same time, we're slightly pressing the left hip forward. Good. Then bring both arms up. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Inhale, reach the chest forward. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Pull the toes up towards the face. Half split. Good. In your half split, step the left hand over to where the right hand is, and then you're going to kind of walk both hands down the right edge of your mat. So you're coming into a bit of a twist in your half split. Maybe walk the block. Yeah. Good. Then walk the hands back to the front again. Just bend into the front knee. Tuck the back toes. Just step right back, downward facing dog. Good. When you're ready, left leg up. Exhale, knee to the left elbow. Try and find contact. If not, just hold it as close as you can towards the elbow or the arm. And then slide down to the left wrist, over to the right wrist, up to the right elbow, left elbow. Left wrist, right elbow, left elbow. Reverse, right elbow, right wrist, left elbow, right elbow, right wrist, left elbow. Hold, compress, suck everything up. And then step the foot through. Drop the back knee down. Keep the back toes tucked, reach the arms up. Good. Press that right hip forward, reach the arms up. Good. And then back knee takes off, forward, lifts off. Coming to your high crescent lunge, bend to the front knee. On your next exhale, float lower down, hover off the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hold. Your lowest position. Keep pressing right hip forward. Reach the arms tall. Try and bring the biceps by the ears. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back knee down, hands down. Setting up the lizard. Left foot comes wide. Hands come forward slightly. Lift the back knee. Good. So the hands coming forward, or if you want to bring the forearms or the elbows down, you can do that. But recently in my practice, I've kind of been more appreciating just finding more length with the arms. And for that hip flexor, we're going to be working on lifting the back knee as high as you can. One more breath. And then drop back knee, bring the hands back in. Left hand reaches forward. Circle the arm up and back. Keep following with your gaze, and then bend the back foot. Grab a hold and spin the shoulder. So feel the shoulder roll into the back. Good. And also doing the same with the grounded hand. So press down with your right hand. But again, think about like you're trying to tighten the jaw. You're trying to turn the right bicep forward, the left bicep up to the ceiling. One more breath. Slowly release the foot, circle the arm all the way up and back down. Good. Walk the foot back in between the hand. Inhale, reach the arm up. Exhale, release just the left arm by the side. Inhale, go tall through the right arm. Exhale, reach back left corner. Keep bending forwards, front knee. Keep pressing forwards, right hip. Good. Both arms up. Both hands down. Tuck back toes, lift back knee. Downward facing dog. Inhale, forwards to plank. Exhale, tuck the arm. Inhale, plank. Drop knees. Pull back, drop forearm. Inhale, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good. So let's take right leg up again. Before we do this, I'll give you the options, either of you guys, if you want to elevate the hands with the blocks, just to be able to find a little more compression with the knee. So it's going to be a similar sequence to just before, where we're drawing those squares with the knee. So come back into your down dog, and then take the right leg up. Good. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Go as high as you can. Good. And then down to the right wrist, left elbow, right elbow. Right wrist, left elbow, right reverse, left elbow, left wrist, right elbow, left wrist, right elbow, up into the midline, rounded shoulder blades, step through. Good. And then drop the back knee down. And then just straighten the front leg half split. Right, if you want, you can walk the blocks back. So you want to come a little more upright here, whether that's with the blocks or not. Come back. Cool. So what we're going to do is work on lifting the right foot up. It might be, or probably will be, a small movement. You're going to press the hands down, put ground through the left knee, and just try your best to lift the right foot up. And down. Up. Down. Up, hold. 5. Try and look forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Drop the head down towards the knee. Cool. Come back up. All you're going to change is just turn the toes to the right. So we're going to try and lift the inner ankle up. Yeah, so your hip is in a bit of a external rotation. So press the hands down. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift, hold. 3, 2, 1. Release. Turn the toes up, forward fold. Rise back up. Last one, turning the toes to the left. So the outer ankle kind of faces up. This is kind of the one that sucks, by the way. So press the knee down and then go ahead and lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and hold. 3, 2, 1. Release. Turn the toes up, forward, pop. It might not be the one that sucks for you, but for me, that internal rotation just hits a little different. Good. Then come forward. You bring the blocks back. Hands back. Tuck the back toes. Sorry, don't tuck the back toes. Keep the back toes untucked, right? You're going to press the tops of the left foot down and lift the back knee. So setting up for more like a Chandrasana line. And then see if you can come a little higher, maybe onto the fingertips, taking more weight out of the hand. If you've got it, maybe rising all the way up. Nice crease. Press the top of the foot down. Feel all that length on the front side of that left leg, all the way up into the hip. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands down. Drop the back knee down. This time tuck the toe, lift the back knee, and then come up into your normal line. Bending into the front knee. Quick game of balance here. So front knee bent, back leg straight. And then all you're going to do is try and change. So bend the back knee, straighten the front leg. See if you can pull the toes up with you. Good. And then change, come forward, come back. Come forward, come back, come forward, come back and hold here. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come forward, hold 5, 4, 3, 2. And then straighten both legs. Try and lift the front toe. Hold for 5, 4, an active split. Good. Then plant the front foot, bend into the front knee, release the hands down, drop the back knee down. Just straighten the front leg once, half split, head towards the knee. Good. Then come forward, low lunge, lift the back knee, step back, down dog. Cool. Take the left leg up when you're set. Knee comes to the left elbow. Good. Then down to the left wrist, across to the right wrist, up the right arm, left elbow, left wrist, right elbow, left elbow, reverse, right elbow, left wrist. Right wrist, left elbow. One more square. Finishing on the left elbow. Come up and hold, squeeze in, find the midline with the knee around those shoulder blades. Step 3. Good. Drop the back knee. Inhale, reach the chest forward. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Good. And then come into that upright position. You can bring the blocks back with you. Press the hands down. Good. Just with a straight leg or toes straight this time. Go ahead, lift the front leg or front foot and lower. Lift, release. Last one. Lift, hold. 3, 2, 1. Release, head towards the knee. Cool. Coming back up, turning the toes to the left, external rotation of the hip, inner ankle facing up. When you're ready, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift for 3, 2, 1. Release, turn the toes up, forward, forward. Last one. Come upright, turn the toes to the right, outer ankle facing up. Press the hands down. Try and keep the heart up, and then lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift, hold, turn forward, and toes up, head towards the knee. Bend into the front knee, bring the hands by that foot again. Keep the back foot untucked, Chandrasana line. Lift the back knee, top of the right foot down. Good. Find your stability, find your foundation, and then work your way up, wherever that means for you. Good. To keep reaching those arms up. Hold for 5, 4. Squeeze the right glute, especially to press that right knee forward. And hands down, back knee down. Tuck the back toes, and then just come right back up into our normal one. Good. Then we're alternating the bent knee and the straight. Good. So hold here, and then change. Try and pull left toes up. Good. Come forward. Come back. Come forward. Come back. Come forward. Come back and hold. Yep. Good. Just dipping the right knee down. Squeezing the glutes. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come forward. Hold for 5, 4. Reach the arms. 3, 2, 1. Straighten both legs. Hold. Good. Line. Hands down. Back knee down. Untuck the toes. Straighten the front leg. Good. Come forward. Tuck back toes. Lift back knee. Downward facing dog. Forward to plank. Chaturanga down. Plank. Good. As you pull back, look forward. Cool. And then let's just drop the knees. Knees and feet together. Sit back on the heels. Interlace the fingers. Pull everything back. Good. And so we're going to come back to that drill we did at the beginning for the preparation for Lolasana. So sitting on the heels, hands here. Cool. So we're going to do it all in one round, as in we'll lift both knees up, we'll hold for 5, we'll bring one foot up to the butt, we'll hold for 5, and then we'll change for the last 5. Yep. So just roll the wrist one time before we get going. Cool. Then press the hands down or sit up on your blocks. Remember the hands just behind the knee line. Good. So just lean the weight forward slightly, so the heels might even, the butt might even come off the heel. Press down through the hands. Already try and find the activity through the shoulder blades. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pull the knees in towards the collarbone. Let's hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay here, right heel to the butt. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just change feet. Right foot down, left foot lifts. Hold for 5. Pull the knees up. 3, 2, 1. Release. Come down. Interlace the fingers, either front or back. Just a quick release. We'll do that one more time. We'll see if we can have a go at floating both feet, even if it's just for a fraction, yeah? So, set yourself up. Plant the hand. Good. Lean the weight forward. Press the hands down. Deep breath in. Exhale, pull the knees in. Good. Right foot comes up. See if you can bring the left foot up as well. And float. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Come down. Good work. Interlace the fingers behind. Full release. So from here, just go ahead, bring the butt to the ground, just find a wide leg position with the legs. Yeah, I'll just adjust my screen. So wide leg position with the legs. So right hand catches left foot. The left hand can just stay behind the leg. Try and square yourself up to frame that leg. And we're just going to pulse head towards the knee, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then hold here on 10. And then come back up. Just sweep across the other side, left hand, right foot. Catch the foot. Square towards the leg. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. Good. And come back up. Turn to face the left leg again, but this time hands either side of the left leg, right? Now your legs don't need to be super wide. Your hands are going to be either side of the thigh pretty much. Now we want to stay as upright as we can. Obviously, we're going to want to lean back a little bit here, but you're going to try and resist that and just try and stay as upright as you can because we want to work on lifting the leg. So the hands are going to stay by the thigh, maybe even cup the hands or use the fingertip. Press the sit bones down, good, and then lift the left foot. I'm going to pulse that leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold here on 10. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Try to get the chest up. And release. Good. Which turn to face the other side or the other leg. Good. Press the hands down. Keep big proud chest. And then when you're ready, lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. And face the middle. Press the butt down. Actually, before we go forward, bring the hands back. Kind of lean back. Take a bit of weight off the hip flexors. Just kind of like you're hanging out at the beach or something. Good. These can also suck, FYI, maybe you're finding it also, just in the sense of you might feel that almost cramping sensation here. We are working a lot with that hip flexor psoas area of the body. So come forward or upright at least, flex the toes. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up, press the sit bones down. Exhale, reach out in front of you. Look forward, reach forward, look forward, reach forwards. And then once the hands drop, then drop the head. Good. Try not to forget about the feet. Just lightly or actively pulling the toes in or up. Good. Then lift the head, walk the hands back. So I'm going to piece together a few things we've been working on here. So finding your blocks. I'll demo the first round first. So basically I'm going to work towards like a V sit. So what that is you'll take the blocks either side. We'll go with the left leg first. So blocks framing the left leg. So pretty much the right hand will be in between the legs, but pretty much right up in between or next to the right thigh. And the left hand will be right up against the outer left hip. And so what we'll do is you're going to press the hand down. So think of the last drill we were doing. You're going to lift the hips up, right? And think about sliding, almost sliding the hips back underneath you. Yeah, we'll either hold here, or if you've got it, you'll work towards maybe lifting one foot, maybe lifting both feet. Yeah? So set yourself up, press hands down. We'll find the blocks here. We're going beside the left thigh. I'm almost starting to cramp here in my right hip. And then hands come down on the blocks. So just lean forward first, like you're trying to lengthen down the left leg. And then press the hands down, lift the chest, lift the hips, pull everything back. Just try and float one foot. Good. If you've got it both, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take the hands back behind you and just lean back. Take the weight off. Good. come straight into the other side. So grab your blocks, just turn them to face, spin them around to face the right leg. Good. Press hands down. You're going to lean the chest forwards down that right leg first. And then press hands down, lift hips, lift the chest. Try and pull the hips further back and then lift, or just stay. Even this is plenty of work. And nicely done. Lean back. In fact, bring the legs together. We'll take a half saddle here to take some of the weight off. So lean, bend your right knee back behind you, like a half saddle position, and then just lean back. You can recline all the way back, or you can just kind of hang out somewhere in between. Should feel good on that thigh. Good. If you want, to take the block under your left hip, or under your left foot, just to kind of level the hips. Yeah. Cool. And just slowly come back up and change. Right leg forward, left knee back. Alright, slowly back up. Both legs out in front again. So similar to the last one, this will be our last hand balance, yeah? So we're going, that was a V sit, we're going to work towards an L sit. So this is just straight leg rather than the straddle legs. So place the hands down. Again, the hands, you want to have the hands somewhere in between the knees and the hips, probably closer towards the hips, but not behind the hips, still in front of the hips. Good. Then from here, you're going to press the hands down. Again, lean forward like you're about to forward fold, bend in the elbow. And then press the hand down, lift the hips. Before you try and lift the feet, just slide or pull the hips back. Pull the hips back, pull the hips back, pull the hips back. And then maybe one foot or maybe both. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Legs both. So inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Reach for the feet. You can grab the feet. Great. And roll up the spine. Move the blocks out of the way. Just scoot forward so you can lie back down. We'll just finish with 2 rounds of bridge. So take the first one active, the second one passive or restoratively. Chris, if you want to go for the wheel, now would be a great time. So bridge or wheel, place the feet down, take the hands by the ears for the wheel. And also just notice the difference in your wheel after a lot of kind of active leg work on those on those hip flexors. Good. Once you're down after your first round, just pull the knees in. Right, so just release the feet down. Now, I did say we'll take 2 rounds, so either a supported bridge with the block underneath your hips, or if you want to take full saddle, just because again those quads might be super engaged and those hip flexors might be super engaged. Chris, you can go for the full saddle or the supported bridge. I'll leave it up to you. Cool. We're going supported bridge, so just hang out. Maybe you can take or come into like full extended body, so long legs, long arms. So last 5 or so minutes, if you want to stay here, supported bridge, go for it. If you want to drop the back flat on the ground, take your regular shavasana. Done with all the active work. At this point, you don't want to kind of just drift off or just connect back to the natural rhythm of your breath. full breath in. Deep as you can. Filling up the chest. Hold the breath for a moment. Hands, feel the emphasis, feel the warmth, feel the sweaty. Just gently take it to the face. Hands come back together again. And we're home.